My friend, life does not wait for our certainty. The world does not pause until the winds are calm. Often, the greatest storms come not to destroy us, but to awaken something within us. In these uncertain times, you may feel shaken, unsettled, or lost. But I tell you this, your future does not depend on what is happening around you. It depends on what you choose to do today. Strength is not found in avoiding difficulty. It is born in the fire of uncertainty. You already carry within you a reservoir of resilience, a wellspring of courage, and a divine spark of creativity. What matters now is not the fear of tomorrow, but the faith and action you bring into this very moment. Let me share with you 6 ways to uncover and nurture that strength, even when the road ahead feels unclear. Uncertainty may surround you, but strength lives within you. Trust it. Act from it, because the truth is simple: your future does not begin tomorrow. It begins in this breath moment, in this choice, today. Uncertainty is often seen as a threat. We are conditioned to crave predictability because it gives us the illusion of safety. Yet life, by its very nature, refuses to be tamed. Every sunrise arrives differently, every moment unfolds uniquely, and every plan you make is subject to change. The problem is not uncertainty itself. The problem is our resistance to it. We spend our days trying to lock life into a fixed box, but life is not meant to be caged. It is meant to be lived, and living means allowing things to flow as they are. When you begin to accept uncertainty, you free yourself from the weight of unnecessary fear. Instead of fighting against the river, you learn to float on its surface. Think about how much of your anxiety comes from imagining scenarios that may never occur. You rehearse disasters, you prepare for heartbreak, you build stories of failure in your mind. Yet when you look back, most of the moments you feared never became reality. They only robbed you of peace in the present. True strength comes from embracing the truth that nothing is permanent. Just as night follows day, challenges will transform into opportunities, and confusion will give birth to clarity. The butterfly does not emerge from its cocoon by knowing what the future holds. It trusts the process, and so must you. When you resist uncertainty, you are really resisting growth. Every moment of transformation in your life came from an uncertain space. A career change, a risk you dared to take. Had you waited for absolute certainty, you would have stayed stuck, rooted in fear, never blooming into who you are now. The path forward is not to eliminate uncertainty, but to dance with it, to see it as a teacher. To whisper to yourself, I may not know what tomorrow brings, but I trust that I will be enough to face it. That trust is not blind. It is built from your past resilience, from the fact that you have already survived every difficulty you once thought would break you. So, in uncertain times, do not ask for life to be easier, ask to be stronger. Do not ask for the map of the entire journey. Ask for the courage to take the next step. Accept that uncertainty is not chaos, it is possibility in disguise. The very fact that the future is unwritten means you are free to shape it. That is not a curse, it is a gift. My friend, uncertainty is not an interruption in life. It is life itself. We long for stability, yet the nature of existence is change. The world around us may shift like sand beneath our feet, but strength is not found in clinging to what was. True strength is found in embracing the unknown with courage, faith, and purposeful action. Your future does not depend on what tomorrow brings. It depends on how you live today. This moment, right here, right now, is where your power lies. And if you can learn to face uncertainty with trust, to act with vision, and to grow from every challenge, then no matter how dark the night may seem, the dawn will always find you. Let me share with you 6 ways to find strength in uncertain times. We live under the illusion that life should be predictable. We write plans, set goals, and expect everything to unfold according to our schedule. But the truth is, uncertainty is woven into the very fabric of life. Change is constant. Just as the seasons shift, so too will your circumstances. What seems certain today may vanish tomorrow, and what feels lost today may bloom into something greater tomorrow. The mistake we make is treating uncertainty as an enemy. We resist it, fight it, and cling desperately to things we cannot control. This resistance creates suffering. Imagine trying to stop the waves of the ocean with your hands. You exhaust yourself, yet the tide still comes. Life is the same. The more you fight the inevitable flow of change, the weaker you feel. But when you surrender, when you let go of the illusion of control, you discover a deeper kind of power. Accepting uncertainty does not mean giving up. It means learning to live with open hands instead of clenched fists. It means recognizing that not knowing is not failure, it is freedom. The future is unwritten, and that very fact means you have the power to shape it. Think of every turning point in your life: new jobs, relationships, moves, or opportunities. Almost none of them came with guarantees, yet they carried you forward. When you accept uncertainty, you become adaptable. You no longer demand that life conform to your expectations. Instead, you adjust, you learn, you grow. Strength is not rigidity, it is flexibility. A tree that refuses to bend will break in the storm, but one that sways with the wind will survive. So release the need to know every answer before you act. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Life has always carried you forward, and it will continue to do so. When you stop fearing uncertainty, you begin to see it for what it truly is, possibility. Fear thrives in the future. Regret thrives in the past. Strength, however, lives only in the present. The mind, left unchecked, will drag you into imagined disasters or replay old mistakes. But when you return to the present moment, you discover a quiet clarity that no amount of worry can give. The present is not just a point in time. It is your only true reality. Think about it. Every experience you have ever lived happened in the present moment. Every success, every joy, every breakthrough, none of it came from the past or the future. It all happened now. Grounding yourself in the present moment is not complicated. It begins with awareness. Your breath is always here, waiting to guide you back. Each inhale, each exhale reminds you you are alive now. Look around you. Feel the chair beneath you, the air on your skin, the sound of your heart beating. This is life. Not tomorrow, not yesterday, but now. Why is this so important in uncertain times? Because uncertainty feeds on distraction. It convinces you to chase endless. What if? What if I fail? What if I lose? What if tomorrow brings disaster? But when you are fully present, those what ifs lose their power. You realize they are only thoughts, not reality. Reality is here. And in reality, you are safe, breathing, alive. Grounding in the present also transforms your actions. Instead of scattering your energy across 1,000 imagined scenarios, you can focus on the one thing you can do today. And that one thing, done with full attention and care, has the power to change your future. Think of today as fertile soil. Every choice you make is a seed. What are you planting? Fear or faith, doubt or determination, distraction or discipline? Tomorrow's harvest depends entirely on what you plant today. So when uncertainty rises, pause. Breathe. Return to the present. Ask yourself, what is required of me right now? What step can I take today? Do that, and you will find strength and simplicity. In uncertain times, much of what causes suffering lies outside our control. The economy, politics, other people's decisions, even the weather. These are beyond us. Yet we spend countless hours trying to change them in our minds, worrying about outcomes we cannot touch. This creates exhaustion, not strength. The key is to redirect your focus. Strength comes not from controlling everything, but from mastering what you can. And what you can control is always closer: your thoughts, your actions, your habits, your responses. Consider the storm at sea. The sailor cannot command the wind, but he can adjust his sails. He cannot calm the waves, but he can steer his ship. In the same way, you cannot control the uncertainty outside of you, but you can choose how you meet it. That choice determines everything. Focus first on your inner world. Your thoughts shape your perception of reality. When you indulge in fear-based thinking, the world looks darker. But when you cultivate gratitude, hope, and resilience, you begin to see opportunities hidden inside challenges. This shift is within your power. Next, focus on your actions. Ask yourself daily, what is within my hands to do? Maybe you cannot control the global economy, but you can manage your finances wisely. Maybe you cannot control someone else's behavior, but you can choose kindness and integrity in your response. Maybe you cannot predict the future, but you can take one step forward today. When you act on what you can control, you reclaim your power. You stop being a victim of circumstance and become the author of your life. Each decision you make today builds the foundation of your tomorrow. Strength grows in this discipline. You do not need to master everything at once. Just focus on the few things you can influence and let the rest go. By narrowing your focus, you magnify your effectiveness. And over time, small, consistent choices create extraordinary results. So when life feels overwhelming, pause. Write down 2 lists, one of things you cannot control and one of things you can. Release the first. Focus all your energy on the second. This simple shift will turn despair into determination and helplessness into strength. Resilience is not built in comfort. It is forged in challenge. Think of a muscle. It grows stronger only when it is stressed and tested. In the same way, your spirit grows stronger when life places weight upon it. Every challenge you face is an invitation to grow. When the winds of uncertainty blow, you can choose to break or to root yourself deeper. Consider the tree in the storm. The wind does not weaken it, forces its roots to grow stronger, deeper, unshackable. The very force that seems like a threat becomes the force that ensures survival. Your struggles are not punishments, they are training. They are shaping you into someone capable of more strength, more wisdom, more compassion. The difficult seasons of your life are classrooms in disguise. But resilience does not mean ignoring pain. It means moving through it with faith. It means asking, what can I learn here? How is this shaping me? What strength is being built in me now? Every difficulty carries a hidden gift if you are willing to look for it. Resilience also grows from perspective. Think back to moments you thought you would never survive, yet here you are. You endured. You grew. You are wiser now because of those trials. And if you survive then, you will survive now. The more challenges you face, the more evidence you gather of your strength. Each test proves to you that you are stronger than you think. And each victory, no matter how small, becomes a reminder that you can trust yourself to rise again. So when uncertainty knocks, do not collapse in fear. Stand taller. Remember that the storm is not here to destroy you. It is here to build you. You are being refined, not ruined. When life feels unstable, it is easy to lose yourself in chaos. You get swept away by fear, by news, by other people's voices. Without a guiding star, uncertainty feels like drifting without a compass. This is why purpose is your anchor. Vision is your direction. Together, they keep you steady when the world feels shaky. Ask yourself, why am I here? What do I long to create? Who am I becoming? These questions give clarity when circumstances are unclear. When you know your why, you can endure almost any how. Your purpose does not need to be grand or public. It can be as simple as living with love, creating beauty, serving others, or growing into your fullest potential. What matters is that it gives your life meaning. Vision too matters deeply. Without vision, uncertainty becomes chaos. With vision, uncertainty becomes possibility. Your vision paints a picture of the future you long for, and though the path may twist, that picture guides your steps. Every morning, reconnect to your purpose. Remind yourself of your vision. Let them shape your choices. When fear whispers, give up. Purpose answers, keep going. When doubt asks, why bother? Vision responds, because this is who I am. Purpose transforms uncertainty into opportunity. Vision transforms weakness into strength. Together, they give you the courage to act boldly, even when the road is unclear. Uncertainty tempts us to wait, we say. I'll start when I know more. I'll move when I feel ready. But waiting for certainty is a trap. You will never feel fully ready. Strength is built not by waiting, but by acting. Action is the antidote to fear. The moment you move, you create momentum, and momentum carries you forward, even when the destination is unclear. You do not need to take massive leaps. Small steps are enough. Write a page, make the call, begin the project. Each step builds confidence, and confidence builds more action. Courage is not the absence of fear. It is movement in spite of fear. Every time you act while uncertain, you train yourself to trust your ability to adapt. You prove to yourself that you are stronger than hesitation. The key is consistency. Boldness is not about occasional bursts of action. It is about steady, daily steps. One brick at a time, you build the foundation of your future. And though you may not see the whole picture now, every action is shaping it. So when life feels uncertain, act anyway. Do not wait for the perfect moment. It will never come. The perfect moment is now. Beloved, the times may feel uncertain, but your strength is not lost. It is waiting within you, ready to rise. Uncertainty is not the enemy. It is the canvas upon which you paint your future. Accept uncertainty as the natural flow of life. Ground yourself in the present, for this is where your true power lies. Focus on what you can control and release the rest. Build resilience by embracing challenges as teachers. Stay anchor your purpose and vision and let them guide your steps. And most importantly, take action. Bold, consistent action, even when the way ahead is unclear. Remember this, your future is not decided by tomorrow's storms. It is created by today's choices. The seeds you plant now in this very moment will shape the harvest of your life. So rise today. Choose faith over fear, action over hesitation, and vision over doubt. Your strength is not waiting for certainty. It is created in uncertainty. And as you walk forward, step by step, know this truth. Your future depends not on what lies ahead, but on what you do now. Today is your turning point. Today is your opportunity. Today is your strength.